This area was under Yugoslavia and Tito. This was the dress code during that time. I guess this is the gift shop. A lot of people were in the bathroom behind this coffee shop. Where that flag is, Tito used to have one of his residences there. And there's the big church that he would not let be completed during his lifetime back there, but they completed it, I think, in the 1980s. And there's the big building that's modern. Over this way, we're on the top of a hill, and we're going into the museum. This is how Tito wanted to be presented. He would change clothes 3 or 4 times daily. He would sit on the benches. He was very short. He's a little Napoleon or a little Hitler or whatever you want to call it. These short guys, they usually make the worst dictators. Compensation. I had a boss like that in the 1980s. Of course, it's got a beautiful view on the top of a hill.
And he died in 1980. So he died just a bit
Born in
earlier
1892.
His birthday, number 88.
I guess this is his grave.
His heart, which wasn't.
I used to know a guy named Larry Brose. I wonder if he was related to Tito somehow. He had a view of the church. When he died, this is how people acted. He did fight during World War II, so that's why he was a hero of the people. Yugoslavia was not called part of the Cold War. It was neither in the East or the West. He kind of tried to keep neutral and keep everybody friends. Tito's desk. Not anymore.
Left, and very soon we will see the
football stadium over there,
stadium, which is where
otherwise known as a soccer stadium.
Black and white graffiti. This area is also considered as a Beverly Hills, so Belgrade. In this area we have embassies, villas, rich Belgrade personalities, some mafiosi also, so all together, and it's called the Dedinje. So this area you see with the Partizan football stadium. Not too far from here is a Red Star football stadium. A rivalry between these two teams is proclaimed one of the best in Europe, one of the largest in Europe, together with Spanish, also Scottish, of who's English, Italian, Greek and Turkish. You can see black and white to the left. This is where the big supporters stand when there are big games. You can be industrial worker, but you could earn the money. Now we switch the story. Take a look to the right hand side. There is a big church, a Saint Sava church. We saw it from the museum entrance. Now closer to us, to the right hand side, Saint Sava church, the largest active Christian Orthodox church in the Balkans, inspired in its architecture by Hagia Sophia. Hagia Sophia, once a Christian Orthodox church in Constantinople. Now there is mosque in Istanbul, and that's actually one of the nicest spots in Belgrade. Saint Sava was the first Serbian archbishop, the first Serbian teacher, the first Serbian lawyer, even the father of medicine, and that's how we appreciate what Saint Sava did for Serbia.
This is everywhere.
March, McDonald's was
1988.
But you remember, royal family
President's
lost the
office
power
is in
when
this
World War
building.
II started. They left for exile. Then they ruled from exile, but in 1945, communists took the power. So this building, which used to be the royal palace, was turned into a president office. So this is the Pioneers Park. You remember me with the blue hat and red scarf. So this park is named after the pioneers, because when communists took the power, they didn't want to have the old name, because the old name of the park was Palace Park or Royal Park because of the royal palaces. They named it after pioneers. The country was born by the political decision and signed the contract inside in 1918, the end of World War I. Take a look on the left hand side. It's a Hotel Moscow with a perfect sweet a chocolate called the Moscow Schnitt. This is one of the greatest hospitality symbols of Belgrade. If you have a free time, it's just at the end of pedestrian street. Hotel Moscow to the left, very nice, very famous, and very loved. And interesting fact, there was Luciano Pavarotti who's of liberation at the end of Turkish period. The brownish building with the green domes is Narodni Muzej, would be literally translated as a people's museum, but it's a national museum. And the building on now in front of us, like a 1 p.m. is another with the flags on the top. That's the National Theatre, Opera, Drama, Ballet, multifunction.